Okay, we're going on to the Module 10 Mixed Review quiz. This is called Texas Test Prep. Looks like this. We'll start with numbers 1 and 2. Number 1 reads, the volume of a triangular pyramid is 232 cubic units. The area of the base of the pyramid is 29 square units. What is the height of the pyramid? So there's a couple different strategies I want to demonstrate with this question. I'll do about 3 strategies here. First strategy is, I don't have a picture, so I'm going to draw one. I'm drawing a picture of a triangular pyramid. So I'm going to draw a triangle. And I'm going to draw a point above it. I'm going to connect all the vertices. This is kind of funny, actually. That's okay. Everything to that point. All right, there's my triangular pyramid. The volume is, so a second strategy, I'm going to move this down so we can see it. I'm going to write down my formula. I know I'm dealing with volume. So let's take a look at what my formula is. The volume of a triangular pyramid is 1/3 base times height. 1/3 the area of the base times height. So I'm going to write that right here. And I like to put a shape around my capital letter B to remind me what shape that base is. What shape is the base of a triangular pyramid? Well, it's a triangle. Okay? All right. Now I can start plugging my numbers in. The volume is 232. So where does 232 go in for? Well, the volume. Okay, in this question, we're going to do it backwards. We already know the volume. Before, we've been trying to find the volume, but now we know what it is. What else do I know? I know the area of the base of the pyramid is 29. Well, what up here means the area of the base of the pyramid? This right here, right? That's what this is, the triangle base. So instead of this triangle, I'm going to put 29. The 1/3 stays. The area of the base is 29, and I don't know what the height is, so that stays here. Okay, so I'm set up, golden, ready to go. I can solve this with a few different ways. I have an equation with one variable. I could solve algebraically and find out what h is. If you were doing a grid, then that's the best way of doing this. I could also plug in my answers and see which one comes out to be right. If you had a calculator, that'd be a pretty good way of doing it too. I'm going to show you a couple little shortcuts though, little strategies, little things I'm thinking about when I see this problem. Okay. I see this 1/3 out in front. So that tells me a couple of things. Okay. That tells me, first of all, that my answer choice is probably divisible by 3, since 29 is not. I can't do 29 divided by 3. My answer choice, in order to get a whole number, it has to be divisible by 3. So that gets rid of 8, and I get rid of 16. Right there. Okay? My next thing I'm thinking about is there's probably a trap answer in this. Because somebody somewhere is going to be thinking about prisms, and they're going to forget about this 1/3. Right? And a prism is 3 times bigger than a pyramid. So there's probably a trap answer here that's 3 times too small. If you didn't understand that, that's fine. If you're advanced and you're really thinking about these things like I am, you'll notice that 24 is 3 times 8. So 8 is the trap answer, and 24 is going to be my real answer. But just to check here, I want to make sure it works. Let's see. We'll solve algebraically here. What we could do is maybe by back solving, is the technical term here, solving backwards, taking your answer choice and plugging it in here to see if it works. So if I take 24 and multiply by 29, and then take 1/3 of it, I should get 232. Well, I'll go ahead and try that. Let's see. 1/3 of 24 is 8. Okay, 1/3 of 24 is 8. So 29 times 8 should give me 232. And indeed it does. Okay. Now, if I were to solve this algebraically, I would do 232 divided by 29. and then times 3. Okay. 232 divided by 29. Boy, I don't know what that be. You know what? We'll just stick with this. You can do the long division. I'm just trying to think of an easier way of doing it. We'll stick with what we got here. Okay. Number 2. What is the volume of a rectangular prism that has a length of 8.5 centimeters and a width of 3.2 centimeters and a height of 6 centimeters? So again, I'm going to draw this out. I'll have a picture. Someone draw one. A rectangular prism. And label it. Has a length of 8.5. Has a width of 3.2. That's going this way. And a height of 6. And I want to know what is the volume. So I'm looking at my formula chart to see what volume is of a prism. The volume of a prism is the area of the base times height. Here's my base. That base has an area of 8.5 by 3.2. So I do 8.5 times 3.2. Let's see, 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 8 plus 1 is 17. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 8 plus 1 is 25. Add those together. I'm going to get 27.20. Remember, there's one decimal, one place, another decimal, another place. So that's one decimal, two places. And then I have to multiply this by what? Height times 6. 27.2 times 6. Okay. 2 times 6 is 12. 6 times 7 plus 1 is 43. 6 times 2 plus 4 is 16. One decimal place. So my answer is 163.2 centimeters cubic centimeter. Okay, shortcut on this one, you might remember just rectangular prisms, or you just multiply the 3 numbers given. All right. And another shortcut is, well, I should have shown on this one. I'll show it on another one close to this one, all right? But we can just kind of estimate. I should have done that on this one instead of multiplying these guys out. Should have done just, let's say, 9 times 3 times 6, or something like that. The only one that'll even be close is this one. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. Now that I showed you how not to do it. What is the volume of the rectangular pyramid shown? And our video is getting pretty long. We'll do, you know what? We'll stop right here. We'll do number 3 in the next video.